Ladies and gentlemen, we're here at the 2015 Yorton Cup, and I have Alyssa here, famous for her Instagram, social media, and IFPA Pro. Alyssa, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And Alyssa, can you tell the audience about your competition history and how you got started?
History. I have been competing for 4 years, so since I was 18. When I did win my pro status, I took 2 years off. So I needed that time off, but I have competed in 10 OCB and ANBF IFPA shows. So after the 10th show, I actually won my IFPA Pro status at the Natural Iowa Show in 2014. And I did compete in figure in between that. So I've done about 4 bikini shows and 5 figure shows.
It's amazing.
So, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And that's quite a grind too, because a lot of times we hear that people have been competing for a couple of years, but you did 10 shows, and not only 10 shows, but you went from figure and bikini.
I went from bikini to figure to bikini.
Oh, it's a little complicated.
So
that's pretty cool. So can you tell us how that transition worked out? Because I'm sure a lot of people want to know.
Going into bikini and figure?
Right.
You know, the very first time I stepped on stage, I loved the bikini look. I loved it. But after watching the figure girls go on, I fell in love with their look. And I was like, I want to look like that someday. You know, I was 18, so obviously, you know, muscle maturity, it takes time.
That's right, it does take time.
So I took off 6 months, just took some time to grow and build my metabolism and transferred over into figure. And I did well, but, you know, feedback from most shows where I just needed to build, which is time. I can definitely say no prep, it should be easy. I feel as if for prepping for this figure show, it was definitely harder. Now I'm not taking anything away from bikini, nothing at all, but just maybe it was me, maybe it was mental, I don't know, but it challenged me. It definitely challenged me.
So every time you go through it, you find it more and more challenging,
yes.
Something new to work on.
Absolutely.
So now that you're an IFPA Pro, what is your plan moving forward?
I would like to compete in an IFPA Pro show, funny, because next year I'd actually like to compete in the Yorton Cup.
That'd be great. And of course, you know, we always enjoy following competitors online. Alyssa's very famous and well known on Instagram. She has, what, 33,000 followers? So I'm, you know, it's humble, but in front of greatness right here. So Alyssa, can you tell us about your social media experience and how you went from, you know, just competing to get all those followers? How'd you do it?
You know, it was obviously, it's a self-promotion thing. I signed up on Instagram, and this is when I first got into bodybuilding. It actually is what inspired me to compete.
It was Instagram? Or
not just Instagram, but like there's different pages, and I was like, wow, I want to look like that. Like, you know, just that inspired me.
Okay.
And so that, you know, that made me grind hard. And, you know, I would just post and tag and try to do like collabs with people, and just honestly, I did self-promotion. I got my name out there. That's actually how I got affiliated with MTS, with Mark.
Right.
So he noticed me from my social media. So it takes time. I've been building it for about 3 years.
That's impressive, and I noticed, yeah, of course, your collaborations with Mark and Tiger Fitness. You do a lot of promotions there. So how often do you take selfies and posts? Because it seems quite a bit. I mean, that's a lot. It's like you got to keep up with that, right? And I have Instagram too, and I'm nowhere near. I mean, you were joking with me. You say you need to post more.
You do. Okay, so people ask me like, how do you get followers? Honestly, post. You have to promote yourself, and you have to kind of get a feel for what your followers like to see you post. You know, some of my followers like to see me post selfies, so I'll post selfies or progress pictures. It's kind of like what the people like. You want to give them what the people like. You know, my social media, at Alyssa Polisano, by the way.
Yes, you can see that in the,
he'll post it. I have in my caption, I put balance, because I want people to, it's okay to go out and eat food, just make healthy choices and enjoy life while you're competing, because, you know, it's just it's a hobby and it's a lifestyle.
Is there anything else that you want to share to the audience as far as motivation and inspiration?
People can give you the motivation, but you have to want it. If you don't want it, or you don't want to work for it, you're not going to get it. Just like anything in life, you have to work for it, and you have to go grab what's yours.
Okay, well, very good. Ladies and gentlemen, Alyssa here, and you can follow her on Instagram. And as soon as I post this, I'm sure hopefully you can help me get more of your followers. That'll be good. So thank you very much.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, R.E. Franklin signing out.